welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things.
So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Zach Littell.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses off the outside edge. Jeter getting to start at shortstop, 32 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one, man. And that was so fun to watch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jeter over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Garrett getting ready to hit. That one misses. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. Over to Pena for the inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
1-0.
Tap back to the mound. In time to Gehrig. Just got him on that one.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Yandy Diaz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a curve is down and in. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 on, 1 out. Carlos Pena next to hit for the Rays. Fastball is outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Outside low. Now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Junior Caminero up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Josh Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
Full count.
Caballero over at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Slice to right, and it stays fair. 1 run's in. Grounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Next pitch, not close, up high. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, George Brett. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
And up next for New York, Bernie Williams.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
That's low. That's a ball.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Over to Pena for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Ruth back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Johnny DeLuca. Fly ball to right. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Low. The lead runner out at second. DeLuca on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No outs, runners at first and second. And now it's filled up.
That's a ball. Count is full.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ben Wortvet next to hit for the Rays. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases juiced, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in, A second scores as well. 3-0.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim.
Nope. Ball.
Just missed. That to right. Williams on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Yandy Diaz now worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third, and misses inside. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 on, 2 outs, and that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, right field. Williams makes the catch, and that is that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full, Rays 3, and the Yankees nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Wilson Contreras.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's to third, and that's foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch is outside. 1-2 to count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Rortvedt down to first with it. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jose Ramirez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Kim. And Ramirez is set down.
The batter.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Tony Gwynn will hit next. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The other way. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Carlos Pena. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Doubled in his first AB. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Williams. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, we got this.
And now Josh Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's out to center field. Gwynn flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And first offering is fouled off. Pena off of first with 2 away. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. And a pop up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
Low ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up. Jeter makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Babe Ruth. That's in there. That's strike one. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number one.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Ball.
Gehrig takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is fouled back. The Rays leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rortvedt down to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Boog, as a hitter, that's one of those pitches that makes you say, what was that? Dirty downward action at the very last second, and you just have no chance. Only way to combat that is to maybe see it up in the zone before committing. But again, it's definitely way easier up here than it is down there.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
2 out, space is empty. There's the swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
George Brett in the on-deck circle. And that's low for ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying out pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Brad in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
That's smashed towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, now here's Trent Grisham.
I think of time management anytime a two-way player is in the game, especially when they're pitching. So much happens behind the scenes to get him ready for these starts.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Balancing time to improve your hitting and pitching is a challenge. I mean, it's hard enough for players who dedicate 100% of their energy to one aspect of the game. I just can't imagine doing both.
That one almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hit it right. 1 and 2's the count. Two.
On the ground, right side. Ramirez sends it to first. That takes care of Grisham. Ben Workvet digs in now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out to short, Jeter. Zips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering
1-1.
way upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
7. Shortstop,
And now Ha-Sung Kim 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Franco preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
just struck him out.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Rays string just the one, but they lead it 3-0.
We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. Littell back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And up to. Hit is Wilson Contreras. And that's in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
1 at second, now over to Pena, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one
Down,
missing
ball.
low. On the ground, right side. And that squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jeter taking all the way, and that's a strike. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Gwynn at first, 2 out of the inning. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair. They trail. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 23.
So digging in, Carlos Pena. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's off
that missed. That's
the inside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here is Junior Caminero. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Babe Ruth out of the game, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one down the line. Fair ball.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh.
And here is
Lowe.
Josh Lowe. Pitch misses.
1-0.
1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Lined into right. Williams makes the catch, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Looking to get something going.
1-1.
This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. That one way inside.
Count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2. Swing, and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Lou Gehrig now at the plate.
Gehrig.
And that one fouled off. The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way inside, gets out of the way. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Off the plate, and now it's filled up 3-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Littell done for the day, and a pretty
pitching for
Garrett Clevenger on to pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Garrett, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
George Brett, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And up next for New York, Bernie Williams. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. just missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Grisham in the box again. Takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses the zone. And a count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Rortvedt stands in now and watches strike 1. A changeup missing, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
DeLuca stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the Rays batting order turns over. Digging in, Jose Caballero. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Hunter Gaddis gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back.
Pitching for New York, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Yeah, we fighting each other. Oh my God, take a look at your brother. This starts when you stop loving one another.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the 1-0.
No, ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ha-Sung Kim next to bat for Tampa. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a
The
walk.
batter, number 7.
Everyone gets a walk.
Shortstop.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher
Number
on the mound.
57.
Drew Rasmussen.
Drew
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's outside. The Yankees looking to rally.
1-0.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make. If you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through. Strike one.
1 strike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to short. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Swinging a foul straight back.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Pena sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. In order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Yandy Diaz. Clase, the 6'2 righty, 205 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. There's a strike. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Pena. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Inside at 100. And it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Gotta hit them hard. If they talking noise, then you gotta put that call, put in work. We got scars shining bright. We the stars. Do it big, do it low. They on the bench, but we start out.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Base hit, left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. That's a little bit low. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Pena at second. Caminero at first. 1 gone. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
DeLuca in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gagne He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. In the air to left center. Gwynn settles under this one. Makes the grab. That is the inning. And the Rays leave them loaded.
Now
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 70.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Jeter takes a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks getting ready to go. Rodriguez also throwing. Grounder off the pitcher. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch
Outside.
misses.
That's the ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
That one hooked foul. The Yankees trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's the ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Fastball for a strike.
Count is full.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. And that one
That's
is
inside.
inside.
Ball.
Ruth leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. DeLuca snags it for the second out. Digging in. And is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
That's down and in. Pitches in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. George Brett stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering upstairs. 2 aboard, 2 outs. There's the strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He hammers one out to right, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the mound for the Rays, Manuel Rodriguez. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Bernie Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ripped to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jorge Posada.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball,
and
2
ball
strikes.
1. Caught him looking for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. So remaining in the game defensively, Jorge Posada. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Gagne back to work. Work back in the box now. Take strike one. On the ground, out to short. In time to Gehrig, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now, Jose Caballero. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. And fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Inside. It's 2-2. Line to left. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
That's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Got him. That's the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, called strike.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Almost got him. On the ground, right side. Caballero got him on the off-balance throw. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. So up next,
Up
Tony
next for the
Gwynn.
Yankees, the center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now.
Pitching for the
New
Rays,
pitcher now, Clayton Beater.
number 85.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team.
Beater.
And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And here is Derek Jeter. Sliced down the right side. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Base knock right field.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked
batter,
in.
number
Really
3.
good swing right there. He got a
Designated
pitch that he
hitter,
knew he could
Dave.
handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the 0-1. And a curve misses outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground to third. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Lou Gehrig.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound
7,
coming off the bat,
Mickey
man. And as he connected out front,
Mantle.
ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the New
now
York
as they
Yankees.
hand the ball to a fresh arm to start
Number
the bottom of the
36.
ninth. Cade Smith.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Caminero at the plate and takes high there. That one missed. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gwynn on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Fouled off left side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton.